welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, hello, my name is Farina and nice to meet you. For today's video, I have my March monthly reset. And if this is the first video you guys are watching from this series, it is basically a video where we set new intentions for the new month and we also have new goals. And I have different categories for my goals. I have work, health and wellness, personal goals, and finance goals. And I also like to share my monthly favorites at the end of this video. I have my laptop here and I'm actually looking at my Notion. I've been using Notion to kind of list out my goals, my intentions, and also video ideas. So let me go ahead and pull up my February video so we can just go ahead and briefly kind of go through them. For my February work goals, so this was last month, I put just upload for YouTube, TikTok, and IG, and I would say that that's pretty much what I did. I did a lot of Instagram and TikTok content, and I also did a couple of videos for my YouTube. And for the videos that I upload on my YouTube, they're kind of new on my channel, like these monthly resets. So I would say that I definitely hit that off. Up next, I have organize and plan my February calendar, and this is something that I already do every single month, so I definitely did that. For last month's finance goals, I put a no spend day. I did this a couple times, which was nice, but it was also really hard because there'd be days where I'm like just at home and then I'm taking a little break from filming or working or editing, and I just be scrolling on Free People and Amazon, and I'm like, okay, I don't really need this, but we did it, guys. We did it. Next one is to organize tax forms. I've been getting a lot of my taxes lately through my emails and also in person. I am in Hawaii right now, so most of my 1099s are probably in LA, so I will have to get my taxes done back in LA. My mom is collecting them. They're ready to go, so shout out to my mom for helping me achieve this little goal. Next one is to automate my monthly deduction from my bank account to a high yield savings account. This is basically where you set a specific amount of money to just get it automatically taken out and transfer it to a high yield savings account. Moving on to health goals, we have our morning jog and walk every single morning, and if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you know that I have achieved this easily and daily. I like my morning jog, I like my morning walk, they're not going anywhere, so I would like to set that as a goal for the rest of the year. Next one is to do wrist stretches and exercises, and I actually do this right before I usually do a workout at the gym. I like to kind of just like lay my wrist on the mat and then stretch her out. And then I've also been prioritizing icing my wrists for about 10 to 15 minutes a night when I'm just kind of relaxing and watching TV. Up next, we have take daily vitamins, and I will also check this off. Last but not least, for last month's goals, we have my personal intentions or my personal goals. The first one is to try a new recipe every week from the cookbook that I bought from Target. And this is kind of like a 50-50 because I have been trying out new recipes, but they weren't specifically from the cookbook. I've just been finding really easy and really delicious recipes from TikTok, and it's just so easy to watch them. Last but not least, for last month's personal goals, we have try giving myself a hair blowout, and this is kind of ironic because I don't even care about giving myself blowout anymore. I have been enjoying plopping, and this is kind of like the hairstyle that I have on right now. It's from hair plopping, and I'll talk more about that once we talk about my March monthly reset goals. Overall, February was a really great month. I got to basically check off a lot of my goals and intentions, so I'm really happy about that. I'm really hoping that I'm able to do that again for March. Moving on to my March goals, we're starting off with my work goals. The first one I have is to clear out my 4 terabyte hard drive. Now, I have been a YouTuber, I've been a content creator for about 9 years now, and I bought my 4 terabyte hard drive from Costco 6 years ago, and I finally maxed it out, but I feel like I can still use it if I just clear out some of the videos that I will no longer use anymore. But at the same time, I am such a memory hoarder that I hate deleting pictures, videos. But to piggyback on that, I actually went to Costco last week and I found that they had a 5 terabyte hard drive that was on sale for only $100. And if you're like, $100? You guys, 4 terabyte is so big. Just imagine 5 terabyte, and I was like looking on Amazon how much a 5 terabyte hard drive would usually cost, and it cost around $167, and I got it at Costco for $100, and it's the same exact brand as my 4TB one. So I was like, this is a no-brainer decision. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. I've trusted this brand for as long as I've been doing YouTube, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, buy it. And it's also a business expense. It's for my job. I've had that hard drive for 6 years, and now I'm finally getting a brand new one. It's like starting a new chapter again. Next one of my work goals is to work from a cafe. So instead of like working from home, I want to work at a cafe because I get so much shit done whenever I'm working at a cafe, you guys. And I think that's because like everyone around me is grinding, hustling, and I am like, okay, like I'm in the zone. I'm surrounded by this amazing energy of just like people working. So I'm just like, I get so much stuff done when I'm working in a cafe. Moving on to our next work goal, I put create spring content. I am such a warm season baby, like spring, summertime. Count me in. Count me in. With spring just around the corner, I'm so excited to start creating spring content. Like, I am just so over fall and winter right now. I will say that I'm very, 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 very grateful and blessed to be in Hawaii. And with that being said, I'm like motivated to start filming spring and summer content already for all of my socials. Last but not least, for my work goals is to start taking more pictures of my outfits. And I used to do a lot of like outfit based posts on my Instagram feed, and then I kind of just like started posting a lot more summer content and just like bikinis because you guys really like the bikinis. Recently I've been really enjoying my outfits. Like, I got so many cute overalls that I want to share with you guys, and I feel like I just kind of want to start taking pictures of my full outfits again. And I know that this will also open up new opportunities. Next one, we have my finance goals, and the first one I have is to prioritize investing. I started investing maybe like October to December last year, and I would put money into my Roth IRA, but it wasn't constant, and I wasn't really like buying stocks here and there, so it was just kind of like moving my money from my savings account to like a Roth IRA that I can't touch till like I'm 60. I'm going to start investing more money, and I also just want to max out my Roth IRA. If you can, invest. And next one of my finance goals is to write out my business expense ASAP. And what I mean by that is that whenever I buy something that I can expense for work, I need to list it down right away. And this is going to be really beneficial for me for when it's tax season, aka like this month, and I won't have to like rummage through all of my emails and be like, what did I buy this year for work, yada yada. At least if I write out or just like list my business expense in a document right away, I won't forget it, and then I just have a list there ready for me to pull out, show my accountant and be like, hey, like these are all the things I spent that counts towards my business. Let's move on to my health and wellness goals. I have quite a few here. So first things first, I have wellness shot every single morning. I recently made this ginger, lemon, orange, chia seeds and coconut wellness shot, and it actually tasted really good. I would tweak it a little and put like a little less ginger because ginger just overpowers everything, but it actually turned really yummy. And since I can't buy the wellness shots from Trader Joe's, this is my best bet. I know exactly what I put in that wellness shot, so I want to start making batches of my wellness shots and just have them every single day for the week. Speaking of wellness shots, I want to take a mini tablespoon shot of apple cider every single night. I used to do this every single night in LA with my mom. Like after dinner we would just take a little shot and then we're good to go. And I kind of fell through it because I haven't had the chance to get apple cider vinegar, but yesterday I did, so now I'm gonna go ahead and bring that back. And apple cider vinegar is really good for you guys. I do recommend you guys mixing it with a little bit of water instead of taking a clear by itself shot because it's a little too harsh on your throat and your stomach. So whenever you guys take apple cider vinegar, just diffuse it with water. What I have is to make sure that I have my daily vitamin D, and that is my morning walks. I need to feel the sun on my skin every single morning or else it's just gonna throw me off. On to the next one, I have less dairy. I put this because I'm currently breaking out right now, like on this side of my face, and maybe you can't see it right now because I have makeup on, but I am breaking out on this side of my face right now, and I did a little bit of research, and one of the key factors to having breakouts here is if you've had a lot of sugar or processed foods or dairy in the past. And I feel like I haven't really been eating a lot of processed foods, but I've had a lot of dairy. Last but not least, for my health and wellness goals, I want to have a couple of 5 a.m. mornings throughout the week, and I don't want to do this every day because I don't want to put my body and my sleep through that. So I've decided to just do them maybe like 2 to 3 times out of the week. So I would do it on Monday, on Wednesday, and also Friday. So it's kind of like every other day. And this is a good system for me because Mondays are usually my busiest days anyways, and I prefer waking up early so I can get a lot of things done, especially in the morning time. I want to have my 5 a.m. mornings on the days that I'm usually the busiest so I can get a head start and so that I can get a lot of things done. So let's move on to personal goals. I have about 2 here, and the first one I have is to use no heat to my hair and continue hair plopping. If you guys have been following me on my Instagram and my TikTok, I cannot shut up about hair plopping right now because I finally learned how to, well, I don't want to say I finally learned how to do it because I feel like I'm still kind of learning as I go, but I finally gave it a shot and started hair plopping, and I love it so much, you guys. I am in my hair plopping era. It's just so freaking nice. Recently with my new haircut and like how healthy it felt after cutting off my long hair, I was like, wow, I am going to take care of you. Last but not least, for our personal goal, or just our goals for the month of March, I put learn to cook Filipino recipes. I feel like I've been cooking a lot at home and it's been really fun. I think I'm gonna start asking my dad for some Filipino recipes because my all-time favorite meal from him is sisig and I need to learn it. But now, since I don't have access to Filipino food as often as I used to, it would be nice to, you know, get my cooking game on and learn my dad's Filipino recipes. And yeah, that's just, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Now I want to share my monthly favorites or things that I've been loving, and I have quite a few of them, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. The first thing I have here is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. As someone who has an oily skin type, I feel like it's hard for me to find a really good full coverage concealer that can be used as a foundation, and I finally found one, and it is the Tarte Shape Tape. It took me a while to get on this bandwagon, but it is worth every single penny, and I literally don't even use foundation anymore because I just use my concealer. That's how full coverage this is, and all you really need is just a teeny tiny bit, and I like to put it under my eyes and then also to cover my blemishes, and it blends seamlessly. It doesn't make me feel oily. I really like this. I got 2 shades. I have the medium tan and then I think shade tan sand or something like that. They're the perfect shade and they're just so awesome and I cannot recommend it enough. The next item I have is something that I briefly talked about a couple of minutes ago, and it is the Shea Moisture Styling Milk. And I actually found this through a girl on TikTok who has a wavy to curly hair, and she was hair plopping and she was like, this is my favorite product, and I was like, okay, I gotta go ahead and try it. So I went to Target and picked it up and I love it. I love it. It is the only styling product that I have on my hair right now besides the Redken all-in-one 25 benefit spray. It is so lightweight in the hair, and it honestly gives me the prettiest waves and curl, and I see myself repurchasing it once I finish the bottle that I got. The next one I have is my Aloha Collection mid pouch. I think that's the size of it. It's like the medium sized pouch, as well as the bag. I got this little combo way before I came to Hawaii. I feel like I didn't really use it a lot when I was in LA, but now that I'm here, it's all I really use, whether it's for the beach, to run errands in. I use it every single day, and it's just the prettiest thing ever, and it's great because it's waterproof. So if you take it to the beach with you and you have some wet bikinis, you can just put it in there, take it out, dry your bikinis, and then you can just leave the bag out and just air dry it. It is really nice, and I love Aloha Collection in the first place, so I'm just very happy that I found this specific print because it's so freaking cute and it is so handy to have. Next one I have are my Free People short hauls, and if you're like, what are short hauls? They are overalls, but like in the shorter version, and I love love these ones from Free People. I will go ahead and put the link to these. I have a dark blue one, I have a brown one, and I just ordered a green one. And you guys, I freaking love these overalls. They are by far my favorite overalls in the whole wide world. And as someone who is only 5'2" and is a little bit on the petite side, this overall literally fits so snug, you guys. It does have a boyfriend fit, but it's not super baggy, but it's also not super tight, and it's great to wear on top of tank tops, tube tops, and even bikinis. Next one is super random. I have Monopoly Deal, and this game is so fun, you guys, but beware because you may or may not break friendships whenever you're playing this. It is so much fun to play with a lot of people, with just the two of you, and I've been playing this literally every single day, and it's just so much fun, and it's a nice little exercise for the brain. And it's basically the Monopoly, but instead of you setting up a whole board and taking 5 to 6 hours trying to finish the game, the Monopoly Deal is a lot more compact, and it's all within your hands. Next one on the list is food related, and I have Costco frozen Atlantic salmons. These are really good, and I feel like they've been super handy, especially because I love eating salmon pretty much every single day. And my favorite recipe is just adding lemon pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, lemon pepper seasoning, and then paprika and a little bit of cayenne pepper on the salmon, and you just air fry it, and there you have it. There you freaking have it. You have a very delicious lunch. You can also have it with a little bit of those seaweed snacks and make a little seaweed salmon little taco. It's just so freaking good, you guys. And I've been eating these little salmon packets from Costco literally almost every single day. They're so handy. Last but not least, I have my hydro flask, and I just have this blue one. This one was from Costco, I believe. My mom got this for me like months and months ago, and it came in a pack of 3. There's a white one, a blue one, and a black one, I think. But I've been using this every single day, which is nice because I'm no longer using water bottles. But this is also really nice because it keeps my water so cold with ice for pretty much the whole day, you guys. I could have this reusable bottle sitting in my hot car here in Hawaii when it's like 93 degrees for a whole day, and the next day when I go back and check it out, the ice is still there. Anyway, that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I would love to know what are your intentions and goals for the month of March, because I'm just very curious. I'm very curious. But yeah. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!